Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, let's talk about today. Daddy Powell did his job, moved the markets. One of the best FOMC days that I've seen in a very long time. And most of the good price action happened before when a lot of people say you shouldn't trade, which I'm guilty of saying it too. I'm always cautious, especially from 11 to 2. But even from 11 to 2, absolutely beautiful price action. Just everything made sense. We had beautiful moves up and down. I just thought it was great. So let's go over it and what I'm expecting going into tomorrow. So as usual, we'll start on the daily here. Daily order block right here continues to hold price. So if we look here, remember we've been talking about this 50% mean threshold of that daily order block. Body's still respecting that, and I'm noting this daily VI sitting up here because this might be a target here in the near future. I'll show you what I mean here once we get to the hourly. But as far as the daily goes, just keep paying attention to this order block. That should give you a pretty good idea on the higher time frame. But I'm going to show you how we can look at the hourly and be able to tell if we're going to go back to these swing lows here on the daily and what low I'm watching going into tonight and into tomorrow. So with that, let's go into the hourly. So what was our yesterday we talked about what? We talked about, let's go down to the 15 because our hourly and the 15. We talked about what? We wanted to move up overnight last night, which we ended up getting more or less this morning. You see, we got just a lot of chop for Asia. London gave us a little manipulation leg down, and then right around that to between that 3 a.m. 4 a.m. window when we expect a manipulation leg from London, we get that here. We don't take out these lows. We leave a ton of these lows down here, which will be targets if we take a certain low that I'll talk about here shortly. But we wanted what? This order block was the important one because that was the one that broke structure down, right? We wanted to see price get into here. This is the last order block before we broke structure down. So we always expect reactions from those, and then we can take shorts from them, which we did today. And then you can take long positions to them too. We tried a long position today from down here, expecting us to run up into here, ended up stopping us out, and then it completely ran. So we just had the right idea, just the wrong entry, but it's okay. We kept our losses small, and then we caught this entire short here. So we will go over that here in just a minute. But break structure down. We're expecting to move up back into here because even if we're going lower, we should get what, a return 50% up into a premium, retest the order blocks, and then return back lower. So we got a reaction out of there. And so going into open, I'm looking at, actually I'll cover out what I'm expecting tomorrow first. Um, so came back down. What we came up, hit the order block. Okay, came back, mitigated this 15-minute order block, which is where we took our short to. We Because we came back up, we never retested this order block after going above it. So we knew we had to come back down, retest this. Even if we're going higher, we knew we expected a reaction out of this order block. There's a 1 minute order block here that we took short. We'll go over that in just a second, but not really much to go over. It's just a 1 minute order block off of that. I posted the video in the live stream channel, so go check that out. I walk right through the trade um, through on the live stream. So, and then what? We get a break structure back up, a sweep back higher into the hourly order block. So your first hourly order block, very ugly guy here. But you see the next brings us back up. What do? We wick back lower, come back down. What do? Mitigate the lows down here. If you go to the lower time frame, you can kind of see came all the way back down. Look at this. Mitigate these order blocks right here. This was the nice long. So this was our short. Let's just go over this real quick. But yeah, you see, came back down, mitigated all of these order blocks, and then price can continue up. So it's so important. Always pay attention to your to where you have unmitigated stuff. So keep an eye on these order blocks down here because we might be coming back for them at some point. But this was this was the long we tried. I will go over losses here as well. So what market opens, we come back down, we hold this area here, and what do we get? We get a 1 minute order block going long. So we go long here, just stops below the low. Well, we knew it was risky at first because if we go to the hourly, we had whoops. If we go to the hourly, you'll see where we took that long. What did we have? We knew it was a risky because we even talked about it on stream, but still took it anyway. Because we didn't want to miss, like, the risk reward was huge. That's a 15-point order block to go up and catch, almost 90 to 100 points was worth it. But it was in here. It comes back down, sweeps into what? Order block is untapped. This candle closes above, makes it an order block. None of these wicks dig inside of it, and then off we go. So that was what caused that loss today. And then obviously you'll see once we got up into that, this is where the 15-minute order block's at. Red line is the hourly order block. You'll see this. We shorted as soon as we got this bearish order block right here. So we shorted here. As soon as we got the close below, we were entering this as soon as we got the retest of it. So basically, as soon as we got it, boom, we're entered. We just don't want to see this high violated. What were we targeting? We're targeting, obviously, this order block already was tapped into. This candle closes above. This one already came back down and tapped it. So say we get a little move up there, but nothing crazy. So what was the first target for us? First target was we're on the 1 minute time. We're on a 1 minute time frame. So our first target's what? The first untapped order block on the way down. We scaled one here, but the big, and then we're holding the rest of the position. Scale one here and go to break even. And then because this is where price can reverse, you want to pay yourself where price reverses. And then we're targeting the 15-minute order block, which sat right her. And then we exited position at that 814 level, actually just above, in case there's any discrepancies with the new contract rollover and whatnot. So I think I got out at 818 from 881 entry, I believe it was. So about 65 points or so, minus the loss from the left as well. So that was the two trades I personally took today. Actually, I think I take that back. We tried this short too from the breaker, because this is where we tapped into the breaker. Took this 1 minute order block, very very small, because we just went back above the high. So we took out like a loss there. So we were down about 20 points going into the move up here, and then caught 60 for about a total of 45 points or so on the day. Big FOMC day, but always nice lockout in green. But as far as tomorrow, all right. Let's see if I can get the charts brought up here. As far as tomorrow, very, very, I don't like where we rejected here. Because if you look left, look, the only thing we had up here was untapped order block. The only untapped order block was right here. Boom. We already said this one was already tapped before. We hit it again. Even if you go to the 5 minute, there's not much up there. So unless there's something on the one, but I don't think there's anything on this. What this area was already tapped into before. So I really am I'm very aware of, because if we don't dump from somewhere significant, like an order block or something, 9 times out of 10 we're coming back up. Where it just drove it drove 50%. Obviously, we take out previous day high, and then you get some kind of 50% retracement. So what I'm going to be watching for, and one thing, and then in the low I'm going to be watching is going to be, because I still think runs up here. Because remember yesterday on the daily video we talked about these order blocks here being, if we're going back down to the lows, I expect these order blocks to hold, and you see we ran through them and even closed above them. So still bullish. I'm going to go into tomorrow with a bullish mindset as long as FOMC data lows hold. That is going to be the move. So let me show you what happened on FOMC. FOMC, you'll see we had an untapped order block here on the hourly, right? Boom, boom, boom. 3 failure times to get into it. FOMC wicks down. We finally get this order block. So now if we look left, look, order block tapped into, order block tapped into, the one from, this morning when we got the move up. Everything's tapped into here. Down here, this one was already tapped into too, so I already don't like these lows. Remember we talked about this yesterday? Everything's tapped into here. So if we're gonna come down and take FOMC lows, there's no reason we're coming down and take this low if it doesn't mean we're gonna come take this low, this low, this low. There's nothing else to come down and tap into, unless you go on the 5 minute. But I don't see us taking out hourly lows and then just to go to a 5 minute order block. I would expect these lows to go. So keep an eye on FOMC lows going into tomorrow, and what is going to be the driver for that. Your hourly order block sitting here. So this is what you need to watch tonight. Simple as that. Watch this hourly order block. Watch your FOMC data lows. You go down here because so far, if we just look at our range, just be like your 15 and your 5 minute range here. Let's go to this fib, and you'll see, like if we go into our 15, you'll see we're sitting right here at 50%. We are going to go a little bit lower here. We're going to tap into. We're way too close to this order block to not go tap into it there on the 15, and then the hourly order block sits right there as well, just a little bit lower at that 885 level. So tonight for Asia, London, I am expecting a move down into the order blocks. 928, that 885 range. Maybe that's your manipulation down, and then we continue higher off of the order block, and then guess what? Everything's mitigated again. And then the low, if we bounce here, the low that gets put in here on this order block would be your protected low that you don't want to see go. Or guess what? We come, so if we go boom, boom, maybe we go and take those highs, and then we come back down, take this low, then I still expect all these lows to go. So that's what I'll be watching. Just watch that order block tonight. Watch the order block. Right, like I said, we're already at the 50% retracement from the FOMC pump. Finally got a good FOMC day. Fantastic. But the other thing I'm watching is if this holds this hourly order block, and we wake up tomorrow and we are moving up. Obviously, the obvious target will be these highs. But I think we're going up to what? I think we're going up to that daily volume imbalance that's sitting up here at that 319 level or so. As well as if you look at our regular trading hours, you'll see we have an RTH gap that takes us up to that 309 level. So 309, 347, big level to watch as long as this hourly order block holds on the lows tonight. Then I'm bullish going into tomorrow. You also got obviously the fair value gap there sitting as well, but that holds. If this holds, be bullish going into tomorrow until proven otherwise. If this breaks, if we even go below this low, I would look for any shorts back up inside of like any kind of like accumulation here, and then look for shorts to take out all these lows tomorrow, and then look left, and I would be targeting these lows as well. So with that, that's what I seen today. That's what we did. Great day. Tomorrow's going into Thursday already. So hope you guys have a great night, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.